Yo, it's big fucking yams. I ain't gonna lie, yeah? I have a completely different thing I wanted to talk about today, yeah? I'm not even gonna lie. John Jones is the... What the fuck? UFC 285. Stayed up till 5 in the morning to watch that shit. But, boy, I stayed up all that time for it to be over in a matter of 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm not even pissed about that. I'll be real, I'm not even pissed. That shit was worth it. I ain't gonna lie. John Jones made that shit look easy. Easy peasy. The fuck? Are you dumb? He made Cyril Gane his child. I don't think, listen, I'm a big UFC fan, and I don't think some of you lot understand. In fact, UFC fan, I'm a big MMA fan, yeah? What John Jones did the other night, boy, that was extraordinary. He moved up in weight classes. The first fight he's had in that weight class. He didn't stand up and bang. In fact, you know what? People don't even give him the credit he deserves. Because if you actually watch before he got that takedown, he slipped a punch. Cyril Gane, I'm almost certain Cyril Gane threw a straight left, and John Jones slipped it and takes him down as he slipped it. Oi, what a fight. UFC 285, what a fight. And I must say, the next couple cards that are coming up, boy, it's looking techie. But John Jones, I'll be real, he cemented himself as the greatest of all time. There's no debating that, I can't lie, there's actually no debating that. And his post-fight interview, boy, that has to go up there for me in my top three. My top three post interviews of all time. I'll be real, his John Jones at 285 and Leon Edwards' one, I don't remember what UFC that one was, but it was his last fight against Kamaru Usman. I stayed up to watch that as well. And Conor McGregor's one when he became double champ. For me, Conor McGregor's one tops them all. But John Jones, boy, he did that shit. He the GOAT. He the GOAT, man. He the GOAT for real. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. Damn. He made that look easy. And then you got bitch boy Francis Ngannou. Man like Francis said, good job, Johnny boy. Sincerely, the heavyweight king. I'm sorry, Ngannou. Like, you're not the heavyweight king anymore. I know obviously you didn't lose the belt, but what Ngannou needs to understand, listen, I'm not even going to sit here and say what he wanted from the UFC was wrong. Obviously, he felt like he was worth more. And I know the UFC's, the way they pay their fighters ain't the best. But you see what people need to understand in this business? I'm going to keep it real. As much as John Jones has leverage, yeah, he has leverage to a certain extent. But I'm going to keep it real. If you're not a Conor McGregor, I'm sorry, you ain't got no leverage. You can't dictate to the UFC, I want this, I want that. John Jones can get what the fuck he wants to a certain extent as well. But Conor McGregor has so much leverage. He has the most leverage out of everyone in the UFC. He's the biggest name, unfortunately. Like, even though he's lost, he's the biggest name. He brings the most attraction. He brings the most money. John Jones does similar shit. I'm sorry, Francis, you didn't have any leverage, unfortunately. And this has actually made Francis's stock go down, because obviously he's talking about boxing, because there's no other organization. Like, what other organizations? I mean, he could go one championship, but from the looks of things, they don't even care for him. It's sad, man. It is sad. I mean, I personally don't think the UFC should have got rid of him, but I mean, it's business at the end of the day, innit? So to a certain extent, I get it. And Dana's even said now that there's no way Francis can come back. So it's looking peak, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, so it's looking peak. If John Jones was to get on top of Ngannou and ground and pound him, I think he would finish him, or even get him into a submission. Francis is a very overrated fighter. He's got a lot of power and he hits hard, yeah, but technically he's actually not the best. But boy, that has lowered Francis's stock, boy. If John Jones had lost that fight, people would have said, well, Cyril, because Francis just about beat Cyril Gane, you know. So people would have been able to say, the fight with Francis and John Jones could actually be 50-50. You never know what could happen. But the way John Jones came out and won that fight, there is no debate. He's the daddy of that heavyweight division. And once he fights Stipe Miocic, personally, I don't really know how that fight's gonna go. The fight will last longer because Miocic can wrestle. John Jones has obviously come out and said he wants to finish Miocic before the championship rounds. And Miocic is 40 years old, man, so I don't know how that fight goes. But I won't be surprised if John Jones does finish him. But on the other hand, John Jones is the baddest man on the planet. He's the GOAT. There was even something else I wanted to talk about, but I ain't gonna talk about it now because I've gone too much into detail about the UFC. But my next little video I drop, I'm probably gonna talk about what I actually wanted to talk about. But yeah, the next couple fights coming up, even in boxing, man, we're really being spoiled. And the fighting fans I don't think they're appreciating everything as much. Because trust me, we are being spoiled, man. We are being spoiled. Man said Leon Edwards and Kamaru is in like a week, two weeks. No, like a week. Yeah, it's next week. Fucking hell. You've got, who else have you got? You've got, damn, I'm forgetting the facts, man. I know Peter Yan's fighting. I know Henry Cejudo's fighting. I've forgotten his first name. I think it's Aljamain Sterling. I think, I might be wrong. Obviously Conor McGregor's back this year. There's a couple of, Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira. That's gonna be a fight, boy. Because Israel can actually finish Alex. I don't even know what to say about that one there. And even on that card, the co-main event is Gilbert Burns versus Masvidal, however you say his name, Masvidal. I need to learn how to say his name and that, but yeah, man, the next couple fights are looking good, but boy, I had to take this time to just congratulate John Jones because he made that look easy, man. He made that look easy. But yeah, man, stay tuned. I know I ain't been active like that. It's because I've been busy. You get me? I'm busy with life. Understand? And I'm trying to go down the MMA route. So soon, you lot are gonna see me competing. You get me? You're gonna see me breaking faces and strangling people out. Get me? Armbar, all of that. You get me? But yeah, I'm gonna start posting more frequently. I'm gonna have some more training videos, sparring sessions. I'm gonna have some music dropping over the next couple months. I've got a tape coming out soon. And yeah, go check out my tune out right now, Faded. Big up my boy. And like lights, it's on his channel, MTG Media. But yeah, just stay tuned, man. We've got big things going on this year. And there's gonna be big fights happening this year. So yeah, just stay tuned. We're active, man. We're active, it's PGMs, and I'm out. Yeah, man.